I think we're going. I think that we're good. I think, live. No, that's not how you spell live. Doesn't have a capital I in it. With City Folk. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Post. So, Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare. Hey, Drama. You mentioned that you had some things to tell me and also to show me. So I'm curious as to what's going on. How am I today? I'm doing alright. Totally, it could be more you. That'd be funny, whatever. I thought it'd be hilarious if someone decided to impersonate your stupid ass. Thanks, fucking Rover, then. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I've been saying that. Fun awaits in Newville. Does it though? Does it really? You got a puppy? Oh my god! That's so cute. I want to see a picture. I want to see some pictures. You know I'm down to see some pictures of the puppies. We all know I'm down to see some puppies. It's almost adorable. Almost. So I'll probably have fruit back tomorrow to pluck and things. Just pulling on Insta? Okay, I'll look at it. I saved you from boredom. Well, I'm glad I could be the crusader to save you from boredom. Still have coconuts. Hopefully I can continue to do so. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight, but we'll see. I aim to please, and if I can please by saving people from boredom, then call me Captain Non-Boredom. I was this close to filming Victoria's Secret store. You were not. You were very far from filming the Victoria's Secret store. Because, like, implying you were close to doing so means that all you would have to do is get the camera and go in. There's no way that's happening. Look at that, I got a fossil. Alright, cool. Oh, good. Hey, Guinea. Remember what I said last time. You're welcome to interact in chat, so long as you follow the rules. I hear a little birdie. I hear a little birdie making chirpy chirp sounds. Just in, we just received a rare piece, an IV drip. There's a very dark story behind this now, because now you have to wonder, like, where they got the IV drip from, like, who donated that shit. Oh, close on May 3rd. What is that? That's tomorrow. So, even if the fruits are grown back tomorrow, we can't do shit about it. Oh, well. It is what it is. It's like someone, it's like, because then that raises questions of like, an IV drip. Wait, did you get that from a sick person's house? Wait, did you get that for, do you steal your furniture? There's so many questions that now need to be answered as a result of having this IV drip here. Yeah, it's like, do you rob hospitals or are you robbing like sick people's houses to steal their furniture? Is that, like, I'm very concerned. I need a better shirt. That wasn't what I wanted. The music in this game is really pleasant and nice and fun. The frogs are frogging. We're gonna have cicadas in the summertime. It's gonna be amazing. You just murdered someone for the IV drip. Well, then the question is, like, what's the IV drip full of? Is it full of, like, saline solution, or is it full of, like, something, like, better, like morphine? Should I buy it not for the drip itself, but for the stuff inside the drip? Consumerism, baby! I have a lot of cash. I need to pay off some debts. Just carrying around 90,000 bells. I'm asking to get mugged at that point in time. Walking around with my pockets jangling and hanging loose with 90,000 bells and be like, oh boy, nobody better steal my money. It's gonna get stolen. It's gonna happen. Oranges. Oranges. Actually, I can sell these oranges today. Make a fucking pretty good amount of cash. I think this is it. This is all the oranges now. Cool. Well, I might expect. No, that's getting a little close there. I said those trees would be the boundary, and you know what? They're the boundary now. You're gonna pay a man that sold liquid stuff doesn't make you hungry or some shit like that. I mean, there are like, you can feed yourself through an IV so that you, like, it wouldn't make you not hungry, because I think that your body would still, like, want the calories, but it'll at least make sure that you don't, like, die of vitamin deficiency, essentially. I believe that's the purpose of feeding through, of being fed intravenously. Couldn't tell you though. As far as what's wrong with me for supporting somebody who will, you know, kill people for their furniture. I mean, when he's the only place in town, and when he, let's think about this. Let's think this through, man. He obviously, like, robbed somebody to get the IV drip. So, like, if he did so, look at the butterfly. If he obviously did that, who's to say he won't just fucking kill my ass if I don't fucking pay my debts? Nothing that's what's saying so. You think I trust this man with anything? Hey, Lake. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna get my shit stolen on account of not paying my debts. What are your requests every day? You and I talk often. Anything we deserve a personal greeting? Sure. Yeah, it's Cutthroat Town, man. It's dog eat dog, yo. Haha. Cause there's dogs in it. High five. Yeah. I'm sure Drama has something to put in here. Well, speaking of Drama, I need to look at something on Instagram. Oh, is that? I assume that's Oh. 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 It's a little puppy. It's a little puppy, yeah. It's so cute. Boston Pancake. What's Izzle my bizzle? Walker told me I have AIDS. You know, if I could fucking put that in, I definitely would. 100% I would, if I could. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm sorry, Haley Joel Osment. And also, like... You got nothing? Drama, any ideas as far as greetings go? I didn't want to change it, but... Yeah, there's no way. Colin, you suck. Reminds me of that, Oh, was that Forgetting Sarah Marshall? With Peter, you suck. Peter, you suck. Peter, you know, do anything of value. Yeah, let's go with that one. I have AIDS. It's just getting darker and darker. It started off with I'm gay, and then it became like... Up butt. Up butt. And a perfect way to share our friendship. AIDS. AIDS. Yeah. It's gotten to the point where it's like... It started off with I'm gay, and then it became like... I'm the gayest, and I'm pregnant, and I have AIDS. Walker told me I have AIDS. I can't... I'm surprised, like... I'm glad you reintroduced that into my life. Don't worry, Zen. Think of another one. And they ask for these like every fucking couple days, so... Think of another one and it'll be used next time. Gosh dang. Dang old darn. Oh, me oh my. Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep smiling through the pain, you know? You gotta keep smiling through the pain. It's true. It's true. She's a trooper. She really is. She's one of the strongest members of our community. Not physically strongest mind, because she's got AIDS and all, but... emotionally, she's one of the strongest. If not the strongest. Then again, Elvis has been locked out of his house before, so he has it worse. Obviously, I'm joking. AIDS is a terrible situation, and we should try to find a cure. There's one more fossil around here. There's 3 dig spots per day, I think. One of which can be a pitfall, or one of which can be... It can be a pitfall, or a gyroid, or a fossil. I think all of them have that potential, but they're usually like... You know... Why what? This is not good. It's a bad time. It's a bad, bad time. It's another form of divine judgment? Jesus. Oh, I know what you mean. You mean HIV positive. I'm looking for that other diggy spot. I'm not finding it. Let's go check Sable's place and see if there's any new whatevers. Yeah, I was like, I think she's joking. She's never indicated in the past that she would believe that, but for the time being, I'm gonna stay silent on it and not be like, you're joking, right? Because that would be awkward if you weren't. Welcome, Druid. It's Monday today, so here's for another week. It's Monday, so cut yourself. Don't do that. That's bad for you. It's a bad time. Never take advice from anything that I do or say. Even if I say something profound or interesting or smart, like, get that shit double checked. Get a second opinion. You're playing Wild World because of me? You know what? Not a bad time. Wild World I liked a little bit more, I think, than this. This is better graphics and all, but, like, Wild World had a lot more options for, like, you could get fucking... You could expand your house more. Mein Kampf. That wasn't like a Nazi war cry, though. That was just Hitler's book. I'm not gonna make my villagers Nazi. It would be like funny to us in the moment, but then we would be doing it later on, and it would be like, hey, Maple wants to be Sieg Heil, and we'd be like, oh God, no, I'm not a Nazi, everybody. Oh, that would be a bad time. Meet your Don Tail. Oh man, yes, take it. Oh, Wind Waker. I thought you meant Wild World. I thought you were referring to Wild World, the Animal Crossing game. Meteordon, yeah, Meteordon was from an appeared early history of the dinosaurs. They what? It's not even a real dinosaur because it can regulate buggy temperature, unlike the other dinosaurs. The Meteordon did so by distinctly shaped back. Indeed, that's why I don't consider that's why it's considered what some call a mammalian epileptic. I beg your pardon. I was so enthralled. I spotted it. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. No, I'm not gonna make everyone Nazis. It's hardly even funny. It's funny for right now, but it would be really concerning, like on a large scale. It's coming along nicely. We got our raptor over here. Raptor looking pretty good. Velociraptor. The Parasaur. Pachycephalosaur. The... Oh god, Ankylosaur? Hell yeah. We need some dark... We have dark humor. We just had somebody tell us that she has AIDS. Are you not entertained? This is Dimitrodon. We haven't. Are you really gonna come over here and be like, no. I see your AIDS, but let's make everyone Nazis. Then it's dark enough. No, I'm not doing it. Oh my god. We can at least... You may think it's not dark enough. I think it's where we should draw the line. I mean, look, I don't want to draw the line. The thing is, like, you can be like, if someone says, I have AIDS, then we'll be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'll be here for you. But, like, if someone walks up and starts saying Sieg Heil, then we're gonna be like, so everybody, I'm not a Nazi. It's just like, or like, we could play it off as like, whoa, what are you into, weirdo? God damn it. He would not. I thought Maple had fleas as well as AIDS. Charlie would approve of going darker or of fucking Nazi jokes? Because I guarantee he'd approve of neither. And yesterday you quoted something that Jake said as something Charlie said, which is not true, which is not accurate, because they are different people. Very different. Let's just drop this shit on the fucking floor. Who cares? I got 20,000 HRA points. You gotta give a fuck what I do. Fuck. I have to go. I hate that. You can't remove equipment from inside. You have to go outside to remove equipment. Really not convenient. Dark humor. Dark humor has to be... That's not... See, that's the thing, is it's not dark, it's just offensive. There's a difference. Dark humor needs to have a punchline. Like Louis C.K. talking about jacking off between the Twin Towers going down. That's dark humor, because the joke isn't. The joke isn't, oh boy, 9/11. The joke is, isn't it fucked up that we can like make a joke about? Isn't it fucked up that that happened? Maple Trump. Oh, 7-Eleven. That was a good fucking situation. The joke... Offensive humor is one thing, but it's only funny to people who refuse to be offended until they're offended. Dark humor is funny, and I'm down with dark humor. Right, that's dark humor. See, thank you, Jim. Jim's provided us with the right idea. It's an oldie but a goodie. Just hear Cullen, like, just loudly singing downstairs. He's not drunk, but I just know that he's just loudly singing and just going for it. What kind of fridge is this? A refrigerator! How about no? So no Nazis? No Nazis. The context is lost once we do that. Just having them say something that a Nazi would say is just like... It's just asking for trouble. Like, it would just be asking for trouble. Because then someone might come in and be like, oh man, this seems like a fun stream. Why is that bear a Nazi? And we're all sitting here like, haha, man, I forgot about that. And then, like, they don't understand what's going on. And they get scared and they leave. I don't want to do that to nobody. I don't want to do that to nobody. I gotta donate this locust. The locust needs to be given a home. I'm sorry to break your little heart that we can't make the villagers here Nazis. You can do it in your own game. I won't stop you. Alright. But I should. 0102. Wind Waker was made in the early 2000s. Like 2001, 2002-ish. I think it came out 2002. It was one of the... Let me check. 2002... Yeah, 2002. Or 02, 03, maybe. Maybe even as late as 04. I'm super sad because my toaster can't run Overwatch. Regular locusts are rather creepy enough. Being longer just makes them even creepier. Why you gotta be like that, bro? I think there's a fucking mark on my... Bleh. Enough, I say. I mean, we could argue the merit of dark humor or Nazi jokes. I'm just... My entire point comes down to, no, I'm not gonna make my villagers Nazis and you can't make me. That's what it comes down to. That's the entire point of all that we just discussed. Is no, I'm not doing that. You can't make me. There's probably all sorts of new spring or summertime fish, but I don't fucking care because fuck that noise and fuck this game and fuck it all. Why should I care about fucking doing well and earning cash and doing things? Yeah, it holds up fantastically. Like, even there's so many games that, like, This is what I mentioned this a while back. Keg made a comment about how Dungeons and Dragons influenced Morrowind, and Morrowind's good because it's made it for the time, and make them sex addicts. See, maybe I might, but you'll need to kind of go for something there. We'll see. But I would argue, like, there are so many games that are from, like, that same... Nah, Maple or Mabel? Because Mabel is different than that. You're talking about... You've mentioned a different name than I thought. Okay. But yeah, I would say that Wind Waker is one of those games that just, like, it holds up so fucking well. Like, it still plays fantastically, 14 years later. The Star Fox Adventures came out, I think, 2004, maybe roughly around the same time. And that game was beloved at the time. People remember it fondly, but it really looks and plays very poorly given its age. And the thing is that something like Wind Waker proves that just because it was good at the time doesn't mean it can't be good now, too. Wind Waker's still fucking fantastic. It still plays so well. And, like, Super Mario Brothers is from 1987 or something, and is still, like, you could pick that up and play it, and it would be really fun to play. It's challenging, it's entertaining, and everything about it is good. So... whenever someone tries to argue that a game was good at the time you thought it was bad when you played it, how does it feel to be wrong? I'm sorry, that was rude. Mario Brothers or Wind Waker? I mean, it's simple, but it's not bad. The controls are tight, the gameplay is, very clear. Level design's very good. See, Jim gets it. But yeah. Oh, Star Fox? Oh, Star Fox Adventures is garbage. No. I wasn't trying to say Star Fox Adventures was good. I'm saying, like, if you look at reviews from the time, reviews of the time give it scores in the high 90s. People still defend that game. Star Fox Adventures is a fucking awful game. It's irredeemably bad, but people defend it because they thought it was good at the time, or at the time it seemed good or whatever, and the reality is that's not a good argument. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she has fleas again. She's gonna fucking cause the plague. What with her fleas and such. But yeah. That's just my entire point, is just that, like, games that seem good at the time, or that are good in context, if they're not good outside of context, then they weren't fucking good in the first place. A really good game will stand the test of time regardless, and Wind Waker did that. Whatever, man. This is a point I've been making for a while, and it started a while back when we were talking about Morrowind, because Morrowind, I feel, does not hold up well. Even if you discount, and, like, graphics, fuck graphics. Who gives a shit about graphics? They don't fucking matter for gameplay. The gameplay of Morrowind is infuriating. It's asinine, it's outdated, and to try and argue that the game is still good despite that because it was good for the time or it was appropriate for the time is, it's just not correct. It's not a valid argument in my mind. Make fun of me all you will for criticizing video games, but if I'm gonna be sitting here playing video games for hours upon hours on end, I might as well, analyze them to some extent. Don't let the Elder Scrolls purists here with you. And you know, there's obviously something to be said for Morrowind. The fact that it has, I don't even like, I never got far enough to enjoy the world design. I never got far enough to enjoy the story. But that's because the gameplay and the game feel were so, like, ancient that I just, like, I couldn't even get that far. I got, like, 14 minutes in, and I was like, this is just not even fun to control. And, you know, obviously, there's something about it that people enjoy, and I'm not going to try and deny that. It's just a matter of, I, personally, could not stand to get far enough into the game to enjoy it. I never got far into Oblivion, because, I don't know. I never got far enough in Oblivion. I enjoyed Oblivion when I played of it, but I just didn't have any, like, real desire to keep going. I like Skyrim a lot, but I know that there are probably people out there who are going to be like, oh, that's why you don't like anything, because you like baby Elder Scrolls. Brink for the PS3? Was that, hold on. I never had a PS3, so I don't know. Was that, it is what I was thinking about. Oh my god, it's like a multiplayer shooter or something like that, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know. It had potential but was rushed like hell. Yeah, that's a shame. Parkour shooter. Yeah, rushing never works. I don't know. I kind of understand why companies rush things. Like, Sonic 06 is an example of, right. I do remember hearing reviews about Brink and it being, I spent money on it, so you should. How about no? Like, Sonic 06 is an example of a game that game was gonna be garbage no matter what, well, not garbage, but it was like it's like an even hotter mess as a result of it being rushed, because they wanted to get it out for the oh shit, for the 15th anniversary or something like that, and so yeah, 15th. Brink was. I never played Brink. I remember reviews being kind of middling on it, but yeah, absolutely, and that's usually the case with a lot of these like rushed games, is that they could have been much better had they taken their time and spent time like really making the game great instead of just letting it sort of be what it was. Well, you know, whatever. What I was meaning was like, rushing a game almost never works, and so from like, I understand like a business standpoint, like, oh my god, we gotta capitalize on this anniversary, it'll get people pumped, but then the reality is like, it always results in a lackluster game. It's never has a game been rushed that's been like, oh my god, now everybody's gonna love this game. I have not heard of a single, well, Majora's Mask did well in a year, but that's because they reused assets from Ocarina of Time everywhere, and then made like a great game out of it. Had they been forced to create an entirely new game in a year, that'd have been a fucking mess. But other than that one example, I can't think of other games that would have, you know, that have fared well having been rushed. Let me go get some fish. Let's do some fishing. I've only been going for about half an hour. Let's do some fishing. I hear my boys making noise. Yeah, exactly. And it's never that they're like, and it's not always that they're hot fucking piles of garbage like Sonic 06. They're not always dumpster fires, but they're oftentimes just like lackluster or not worth the hype. I don't know if you're making a joke to me or not. I think you're I assume that you're joking. Because I love New Vegas. And everyone I know that's has played New Vegas. Was it not a hit? It's not a joke? Oh, wow. Well, I liked New Vegas. I enjoyed it. Everybody I know who played it enjoyed it. This is the first I've ever heard anything negative about New Vegas. I saw recently it was held as an example of how Fallout 4 could have been better. Recently being a month or two back. But what the fuck am I hearing? I mean, I've heard that it was rushed. I haven't played. I never felt like it was rushed. I do not feel the same way at all. Obviously, you know. Oh, come on. We're talking about a game that Bethesda published in the Fallout universe. Every Fallout 3, which was Project okay, I'm live. What? The New Vegas bugs were no more plaguing than the ones in Skyrim or in Fallout 3, and those are, you know.
Who's online?
Zen's trying to tell me that Fallout New Vegas was bad.
Ah, fuck him!
Not bad, but apparently rushed and buggy, which I was like...
Oh, it was definitely buggy.
I mean, all of them are buggy. Every single one of those games is horribly buggy. That's why they're so wonderful. Please don't touch my hair. It turns me on when you touch my hair, and so don't do it.
How I want you to think of me.
Stop. Stop.
You jamming.
What?
You jamming.
That's what I heard. I heard you guys jamming, and I was like, I kind of want to go down there, but I've only been live for like 35 minutes.
Well then, hey, fuck you.
You're proving a point? You're not proving anything.
You fucking what, mate? You're gonna tell me to get out, mate? This is my house, mate. I've been renting this motherfucker,
He's
mate.
got a cigarette in his mouth, too. So it even works better. Like a real
Touching
knife.
his hair, waiting for further instructions.
No! Stop!
Pull it just a
Ooh.
little bit.
Type 1 to kiss bottom. Type 2 to sit on face.
Vote on your phones now, people.
So put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. So put a quarter
Whoa,
in your ass 'cause
whoa,
you played yourself.
whoa, dude. What?
Dude, hey, fuck you.
Blake, my dude.
How come nobody says hey Blake?
Cause I
Fuck
don't,
this stream!
I don't know.
You're not my real dad.
A lot of people seem to think that you're Cullen. I don't know how. He tried to make everybody Nazis, but I wouldn't let him.
Who's Nazis?
No, he was trying to get me to make the neighbors turn into Nazis.
They are Nazis.
No,
What's the point of this game?
what?
What's the point of this game?
No, it's not.
Yeah, Animal Crossing means Nazi Crossing.
He was trying to get me to make them say like Mein Kampf as a greeting, and I was like, I can't do that because then someone's gonna come in here not knowing and be like, oh god, you guys are all Nazis, and then that would be embarrassing to explain to Twitch.
Hey, Lake, what's your deepest, darkest fear?
Legs.
If you couldn't tell, that was Cullen asking Lake.
They know who this is.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Y'all can tell who this is.
You know who it is!
So Lake, the question was, what's
check
your
it.
deepest, darkest fear?
His name is Telman. He has a glass colon.
I bet you would know.
Oh yeah.
Need a new pipe, man.
I need to step up my freestyle game.
I need to step up my freestyle game. Ah, yes, Blake. I've been thinking for many moons that you were just a fantastic fellow in all regards, but that the one thing you lacked was a strong freestyle game.
Well, then I'll change it.
To be fair, the internet turned an AI into a feminazi, neo-Nazi Trump supporter.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Sensually touch his hair, Cullen. That's what he was already doing.
Wasn't very sensual. It was just sort of a touch. Hey.
1 for bottom
I know.
pickling. 2 for face sitting. 3 for throw up on penis.
4 for all of the above. At once.
You have to donate $5.
Oh yeah, that too. I like how the party has come to me. 420 toke it. I kind of don't want to correct you, but at the same time, it's clearly 420 blaze it. It's been noted before that it's blaze it. Am I right or am I right?
Hey, you're just a big dude.
Fuck you.
Weed for babies. I don't want to Let's get out of this shithole.
Methamphetamine!
What?
I'll-
Meth for life.
I'll join you guys later.
Meth for very short and painful life.
And toothless life, too. Well, you can give good head, then. On account of no teeth. Blake loves you all. I am going to join them at some point. I'm probably going to go... Let's see, I've been doing 42 minutes. I'll probably go for like an hour and then call it quits. You ever seen the movie Yes Man? I saw it on my birthday one year. And there was that whole scene with the old lady who wanted to reward Jim Carrey for doing something for her. And so she gave him a blowjob and he enjoyed it. And he was like, I should have said yes to more things because I said no to the blowjob and I got nearly killed by a dog, and I said yes to the blowjob and had a great time. That's it? You mean the movie? You needed help to remember the movie? You forgot that movie was a thing? Yeah. I mean... I can't make them say... They have to offer to me to change their catchphrase or greeting. And it has to be... And it's probably on a timer, so she'll probably be happy with that greeting for a couple of weeks. You may have to settle for somebody else. You know what? I might just call it quits soon. We're already done with everything to do in the game. The stream has really gone downhill since those two left the room, actually. Sigh. Talk to people. No, she has to come to me first. If I go to her, then it'll be like, hey, Dreward. See, like, Curly over here is going to be like, give me a new catchphrase or something. Or, I have this thing I want. You know, I just call you Super D. As soon as I squad catches the new guy, can pop into my head. What is it? D-Dog! Hell yeah, sure is pretty fucking sweet. When they get the exclamation point over their head and they're like, oh man, I want to talk to Dreward, then they're gonna come over to me and be like, hey, I need a new catch. You know, I'm always saying up to butt. Well, give me a new catchphrase, and they have to give them a new catchphrase. Give me the D. Yeah, hell yeah. I shall. Oh no, I pick. It's a full. By the way, I'm not gonna stay up to deal with this fucking magic lamp. It's not worth it. Alright. I'm gonna sell... those. You're not the only one. Other people can, like, stay in the, can stick around and lurk and not necessarily talk. Drama often, like, alt tabs out. So, Drew, how's your sex life? Not good. Very, very bad. Non-existent, I would actually say. And that's the final question for the night. Because I'm gonna go now. I've been going for 45 minutes or so. There's not a ton to do left in the game aside from just fish randomly, which, you know, I don't know if I'm not really in the mood for that tonight. I think I'll do that a different day. Yeah, I got you. Oh. Other things on the mind. I feel that. I feel that. But yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow with more of this. I'll probably have some fruit things to do tomorrow. If not, then I don't know. Of course listening to Cheap Trick. Of course they're listening to Cheap Trick. Stuck with it to the end. Oh. Yeah. So I'm gonna call it a night here as far as streams go. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate Zen and OMG and Zen and Jim, OMG acronyms, and Drama. Oh, talking to me in chat. I appreciate that always. Oh, you're back just in time for the end. I'm sorry. But, yeah. I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm gonna go hang out with my boys. Hang out with the fucking boys. And, so yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, as always. And I'll do more things then. So, have a great night. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. But only for this time. Only for a short time.